with, yes, you guessed it, 620 brake horsepower.
It's got 620 horses under the boot.
Yeah.
These are ridiculous cars to have in the collection. I'm sort of wondering, like, does he buy a house just to have a garage?
Must be.
Like, it must.
And fun fact, he also owns, just a little side note, on top of that, just as a bit of laugh, a 1966 Shelby Cobra 427, which is worth, they think, about 4 million.
Just 4. Welcome back to On Track GP. I'm Jamie, I'm here with Joe, and today, of all the people to have an awesome car collection, Lewis Hamilton is probably one of them. So we are going to be going through a few, not all, of Lewis Hamilton's amazing car collection. So Joe, take us away. What is the first car on our list?
Well, he's got a few good ones, hasn't he? We've picked our favourite. I mean, we're going to go first to the Pagani Zonda, 1.6 million, one-of-a-kind car made for him. He was quite often spotted driving around the streets of Monaco, but very famously noted saying that it was, and I quote, terrible to drive and had the worst handling.
And from a Mercedes driver, that's big to say that a car is terrible to drive.
We didn't say that. We didn't say that. We didn't say that. He was actually also involved in a crash in Monte Carlo in this car in 2015, just before the Brazilian Grand Prix, and the damage, there was damage required to fix it, and he had to take it back to Pagani, and they did it.
1.6 million car and you trash it.
Well, it gets worse, because he then sold the car in 2021, and in August 2023, the guy that bought it off him crashed it in a tunnel in Wales. So it really did have very bad handling.
So you've gone from crashing in Monte Carlo to crashing in Wales.
Yeah, it's a bit different. Yeah, I think it was in Cardiff. Not quite the same, but yeah, doesn't own it anymore, but that was his Pagani on the 760 LH.
When you let go of cars like that, that you wonder what happens to them, what ends up to them?
Yeah, it gets crashed in Wales by Mark Radcliffe. That's what happens.
The next one we've got on the list is the Mercedes AMG ProjectOne, or the P1. Only 275 examples of this car have been built, and the initial deliveries were way back in like late 2022, but it cost £2 million. This is, I mean, so we're already stepping up the money.
Just out of my budget, that's a shame, only just.
But it has a 1.6 litre PU106B V6 hybrid engine, so I mean, staying on brand with the hybrid engine, so
exactly.
That's fair. But its top speed is 220 miles per hour.
That's
which
madness.
Is,
that's mad.
Where are you going? Like domestic life?
Yeah, the Autobahns in Germany, is that the only place you can
all
drive
your
it?
time in Germany. So Hamilton has bought 2 of these. So that, I mean, 2 of 275. So I mean, that's big anyway. So it's a little bit on brand though for Mercedes and McLaren drivers, because Nico Rosberg, David Coulthard both own one.
Nice.
Mark Wahlberg doesn't count, but he also has one as well. For me though, the biggest thing is that he bought 2 of them because he wanted one for himself and one for his dad, which I think is kind of awesome.
I absolutely love that.
But yeah, I mean, I've sat in the P1 once.
Oh, that's lucky, wow.
To mirror Lewis, it's not comfortable.
Really? Not nice. Looks good, not comfortable. Another one of his, we've got the Mercedes AMG SLS Black, which is the high performance version of the SLS AMG Coupe. It's a 6.2 litre V8 with, yes, you guessed it, 620 brake horsepower.
It's got 620 horses under the boot.
Yeah, quite a lot of horses. And it can reach 0 to 60 from a standing start in about 3 seconds. So you're going to feel that. That's like stealth.
Madness.
Have you ever been on stealth?
Yeah.
Ridiculously
I mean, you're feeling the whiplash straight away with that.
And fun little fact about this car, it was the official F1 safety car between 2018 and 2020.
It was the best looking one as well.
Gorgeous
especially
thing.
Compared to what we've got this year.
Yeah.
that Aston Martin sort of trundling around.
And between 2018 and 2020, whenever there was a safety car, probably Lewis had a nice view of it because he was first and could see it. Maybe that's why he got it.
It's probably his one. That's my car.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Good car.
I like it as well. I love when you get little added extras, like it's the SLS Black.
Yeah,
like,
probably not even the colour.
No, it's blatantly silver as well.
6.2 V8, car. Lovely. Very nice. What you got for me?
So I have got, and this is off-brand, so he has a Ferrari LaFerrari.
Where's my badge? Yeah. There it is.
There we go. Right,
Ferrari,
we're on brand
baby.
for Joe. So Hamilton is actually known for having numerous Ferraris. I think he was dropping some hints back in the day. Get me out of here, I want to join. Talking to Scuderia, can I join? But as well as the LaFerrari, he has the Aperta and the 559 SA. I mean, these are ridiculous cars to have in the collection. I'm sort of wondering, like, does he buy a house just to have a garage?
Must be.
Like, it must.
I mean, that is a car. That.
Now, this car, I'm going to top your brake horsepower here. The LaFerrari.
You're going to top 620 brake horsepower
by 50%. Yeah. This has 900 brake horsepower and a 6.3 litre V12 hybrid. 2.2 million. And then that
again, just out of budget.
Yeah, only 2.2 million for 900 horses.
That's mad.
And it's estimated that 1.7 million that it cost Hamilton for the 599, a car which there's only 80 examples for, was given to him by the Pininfarina Foundation themselves.
Wow.
Really interesting.
Beautiful car. You know I like my Ferraris. But I think...
what gave it away?
Yeah, probably if I don't talk about Ferrari non-stop.
I'm actually gutted that you've got this next one.
I'm going to top it. I am going to top it. Lewis Hamilton owns a 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Famously, this car, of course, is a replica, perfect replica, we should add, of Eleanor, the famous Mustang from the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. He's taken it specifically to American tuners and body shops to get it in this pristine condition. And fun fact, he also owns, just a little side note on top of that, just as a bit of laugh, a 1966 Shelby Cobra 427, which is worth, they think, about 4 million.
Just 4 million.
4 million!
Yeah, just 4 million quid. I mean, it's insane to think that these muscle cars just sit in someone's garage.
Yeah.
Especially iconic cars like the Shelby, like the Mustang. The GT500 has got to be one of the most iconic cars.
Crazy.
And you look at films like Gone in 60 Seconds and Bullet, where you
Your favourite.
You see him flying over in San Francisco. And even down to more recently, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, exactly.
These American muscle cars are just iconic, beautiful cars, and they should be driven more. They shouldn't be sitting in garages.
Well, this was, as I said, the Shelby Cobra 427 is in his garage in Los Angeles. How often is he in LA? Probably not very often. I can't imagine it gets driven a lot.
Probably a little bit more often the next 4 races.
Well, maybe a little bit now that we're going to the States, exactly. What you got?
All right, last one, and this is quite interesting because it's got a little bit of heritage to it. So this is the McLaren P1. So Lewis got this back in 2015, and it's a model noted to be as iconic as the McLaren F1, which was a road car from the 90s. I remember when the F1 came out and everyone was like, oh my God, this is the supercar. And I think it started that trend of like Zonda, Pagani, Koenigsegg, you name it, the supercar, like one-upsmanship that happened.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that he owns a Zonda, so I
mean... No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Well, he owned one and then it got crashed in Wales. This only cost only 1.2 million.
Gee, that's in budget. I'll buy that one.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's only 3 houses. That is absolutely fine. It's a 3.8 litre twin turbo V8 engine twinned with an electric motor. So it's kind of like, funny word, the wanko engines that were all the rage for a while.
Good for the environment.
Apparently. I mean, yeah. We're all about efficiency here at On Track GP.
Yeah.
Capable of a top speed of, just underneath the LaFerrari at 217 miles per hour.
Rubbish.
And a 0 to 100 kilometers of 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, that is quick.
That is pretty awesome.
I'm giving you one. You can have one, free, on the house. Which one are you taking home?
It's got to be the American muscle. It has to be.
The Eleanor.
As weird as it sounds, I'm taking Eleanor home with me. Like,
good for you. Yeah, enjoy. And
that would be.
Rightly
to get up every morning and just like to have a Ford Mustang GT500 in your driveway. That's. You can't drive it anywhere in London, but...
Not now with the ULEZ, forget it. I'm taking the Ferrari.
Yeah?
Got to take the Ferrari, you know.
The LaFerrari.
Ferrari through and through. Also, I didn't realise that it had 900 brake horsepower until you said it. I was like, sorry.
900.
And a V12. I mean, and it is gorgeous.
Can you imagine the sound?
I can, and I think I need to calm down. So we'll quite quickly leave it there. That is just some of Lewis Hamilton's cars that he has. What is your favourite? Let us know in the comments what you think the best out of all of those are. I mean, they're all beautiful, but for me, I'm going for Ferrari. You're going for the Eleanor.
I'm taking the Mustang.
Let us know what yours is. We are On Track GP, and we will see you very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe.